Hi, Laura Adler, Holistic Health Coach, here for another video in the 30 Videos for 30 Days Challenge. And I'm making this video from my bed because I want to talk about sleep and how important sleep is to not only our just general health and well-being, but to weight and weight loss and struggling with weight or weight gain. And what's amazing is that even though sleep is so critically important for us, it's something that gets really marginalized and pushed to the sidelines. We have all been in office situations where you've got that really, cavalier guy or girl who comes in and says, "Hey, I only got 4 hours of sleep last night," as if it was something to brag about, right? It's not really. So studies have shown that getting less than ideal sleep, and that's anything from 4 hours to 6 hours depending on your body, but less than ideal sleep for 4 nights in a row actually pushes our body into a pre-diabetic state, which means that we are not able to process the foods that we eat, particularly the carbohydrates and sugars, in the same way, and that's dangerous. The scary part about that statistic, or that fact, is that the majority of Americans are chronically sleep deprived, right? The things that we need to do tend to come first when it comes to sleep. Sleep gets pushed to the side, right? Like, oh, I'll just stay up an hour later, I gotta get this thing done, or I'm just gonna get up a little bit earlier. And we fail to recognize how really important sleep is. And when I work with clients who have sleep issues, one of the big things that I always tell them and encourage them to do is remember when either they were children or when their children were young, and that you had to baby your children when it comes to sleep. You had a lot of preparation. You couldn't just be like, "Okay kids, time to go to sleep, lights out, and good luck to you." That would never work, particularly when the children are really, really young. There's a whole process that unfolds, and this is a winding down process, and it's ritual. And so many of us miss that ritual in our lives. We don't have it anymore. Our ritual is to stay up watching TV or working straight until it's time to go to bed and then hit the sack. And what happens is the monkey mind, right? That list of all the things that you needed to do or need to do that's rolling through your head, and you're lying in bed staring at the ceiling because you can't go to sleep. So part of this ritual is winding down and doing what I call a brain dump at the end of the evening, where you have a big pad of paper next to your bed or before you go to bed, and you write down a big long list of all the things that are on your mind, all the things that you didn't get to do that day, the things that you need to do tomorrow, the longer term things that are on your mind, so that you can rest assured, right, that you're not going to forget anything when you wake up in the morning. And this is a really great, simple, and practical tool that has really changed not only the way that I go to sleep and I fall asleep, but for clients as well. One of the other really fascinating things about sleep in terms of our overall health is that people who are chronically sleep deprived have a tendency to gravitate towards the negative imagery and negative thoughts in their lives. This is a really primal, basic survival instinct, that the most salient thing becomes the thing that's dangerous or scary or alarming, and that our mind will naturally gravitate towards those things at the expense of all of the positive things in our life. So there's a link between things like depression and sleep issues. So I just want to encourage you to look at sleep in a really different way, that it's really, really important to stop marginalizing it and to start treating it and treating yourself like you would a small child when it comes to sleep and sleep preparation. And that having a really solid, uninterrupted, good night of sleep, that's 7.5 to 8.5 hours of sleep, can do absolute wonders for your physical health, your mental health, and your emotional health. For more articles, tips, recipes, or information about my practice, you can visit my website at www.lauraadler.com. Thanks, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!